I love it. Thank you, thank you. We're seeing Bob next month at the Joe Franklin. Remembering Joe Franklin on Late Night with Johnny P show. But my next guest up tonight, he's a good friend of mine. He's Staten Island's own from Couture. Let's give it up for Frank Russo.
Fantastic audience you have here tonight, Johnny. Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
You know what they say, low on staff, low on audience, low on budget?
This audience has been going nuts all night, man. It's fantastic.
But we're making it work.
Yep.
Thank God for Final Cut Pro.
Without a doubt.
So listen, Franks, how you doing, all right?
I'm doing wonderful. I really appreciate you having me on the show. It's fantastic.
Looking like life's agreeing with you?
Yeah, I have, no qualms. It's very happy doing what I'm doing right now. It's a better quality of life from what I've used to be doing.
Yeah, now you were in corporate America for 25 years.
I was.
What got you to open and do your own tattoo parlor?
It's a question that a lot of people ask me, Johnny. After 25 years of being in corporate America, I just kind of got tired of it. I did a lot of travel to India because I had offices out there. I would spend weeks, sometimes months at a time out there. And after 25 years of doing it, I mean, I pretty much started it 2 weeks after I graduated from college.
Wow.
And I just got tired of it, tired of being in India, tired of the food in India.
I was going to say.
Do you like Indian food? I don't know. So, how much could you take of that? But it was a great experience out there. And 25 years of doing that, I sold the business actually to a company in India. And I took a few months off. And during that period of time, I said, all right, what am I going to do? I'm not the type of guy to sit around and not do anything. So I was very passionate about tattoos. And during that 3 months that I took off from selling the business and transing into something else, I got a lot of tattoos done during that time. And visiting tattoo shops and sitting in tattoo shops, I saw things that they were not doing correctly.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that a tattoo shop is you go in, you get a tattoo, and you're out. It's very much of a business, Johnny. So, it's worked out very well.
Now, before we get into some of the other stuff that you do, but Couture is well known on Staten Island, New York City area for being involved with autism events.
Yes, it is.
And why don't you talk about that?
Well, when we first started Couture, I got together with all the artists in the shop, and we said, look, we need to support some organizations here in Staten Island. And we all came to a conclusion that autism seems to be the area we need to go to because it's such a misunderstood problem. And we pretty much do all of their functions that they do. We try to raise money for them. Every year for Christmas time, we bring Santa Claus into the shop because the children on the autism spectrum, they have a hard time going to the Staten Island Mall for Santa Claus because there's just too many people there. So in my shop, it's a very controlled environment for them. So we do that as well, and it's just a great feeling to give back.
Now, you got a lot of tattoos, a lot of ink work on your arms.
I do.
And there's certain different meanings to them.
There are. Yeah, there are.
You got a little time left. Why don't you talk a little bit about some of your tattoo work?
I don't really going to be able to see it with the camera.
All right, Frank, come on. Let me see some of these tattoos.
Yeah,
Take off your jacket already.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of meaning behind them. And most of the times when people do get tattoos, there's a lot of meaning behind it. My father died at 61 years old, died of cancer, so I dedicated this on. It's the King of Heart. So it was his favorite card. This is a Japanese piece, and this is a koi fish. Koi fish are known to swim upstream. So that's my father fighting cancer. Okay. That's the meaning behind it. And this story, I got to tell you this, Johnny. You see that tattoo over there? I don't know if the cameras are going to be able to see this or not. Can I show the camera or not? I don't know if you're going to see it or not, but...
It looks like Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I mean, it's a portrait.
All right.
And a couple weeks after I got this, I bump into my ex-wife. And she starts looking at it, she goes, starts touching her hair like this. She goes, you got a portrait of me on you? I said, yeah, I sure did. I took the lips, like, where's my goddamn child support money, Frank? So, it's a great story. But yes, most of the time, tattoos are very, very meaningful, and we got to get you in too soon for a tattoo, right?
Well, you told you you're going to cover up
That's fine.
You got to fix something on my back.
I'd be delighted to do that.
It's almost your time. Now, what's the wildest thing that ever happened in Couture? I heard a lot of crazy stories.
Well, I actually saw a woman experience an orgasm.
Get out of here.
Yes. She was getting tattooed in a very private area.
Mink.
And I guess
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How old was
I guess the vibration of the machine as the artists were tattooing.
How old was the lady?
She was 20, 25 maybe. She had an orgasm.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's like the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it does happen, I guess. But I've seen some wild tattoos.
And what was she like? Was she cool about it, or she was like?
She was laughing. She was laughing. Yeah, you know, it's I don't know what it is, but for some people, it's an erotic feeling. I guess I don't know.
Tony, only in America, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
So Frank, where can people find you out there, social media?
Yes, I have a large presence on my Facebook under the Couture page. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter.
All right, Frank, come back anytime.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Everybody,
Okay.
Frank Russo.
Thank you.